Hello everyone. Well, it's now day 3, I think, of our holiday, stopping in the Crowne Plaza Hotel in a place called Felbridge, just on the outskirts of a market town in the south of England called East Grinstead. Now, it's Saturday now. We arrived on Thursday afternoon, so we've had 2 nights sleeping. Thursday, Friday, yes, 2 nights. We're here for 4 nights. So, as I said, it's Saturday, so Mark has gone out now. He's gone to a place called Goodwood, which is, I think it's still in Sussex, to the Festival of Speed, which is all about cars and stuff. I'm not interested in that, so I'm spending the day having a walk around East Grinstead, where I used to live. I'm going to look at my old schools, where I used to live, and then I'm going into town to spend some money if there's anything to buy. We've not had any housekeeping done in the room, and we've done that specifically. You can put a tag on the door saying no housekeeping please. It's supposed to be the green option. I don't feel we need the bedding and towels changed every day, but I'm going to put, here it is, hang on. I'm going to put this label, I'm out on a mission. I'm going to put that on the door when I go, and hopefully when I come back we'll have fresh towels, which is what we mainly need. They've changed the bedding and they've given us clean cups and glasses, and topped up our shortbread and coffee supplies. So I've had a bit of a tidy up in the room. I'll show you the room as it is now. So hopefully after I've been on my little expedition around the town, I'll come back and see that the room has indeed been serviced. Now, there's a couple of things we're not keen on about the room. Now, it's a nice sized room and certainly a step up from the Premier Inn I stayed at in July, was it? No, it wasn't July. Anyway, it was a few weeks ago I stayed in a Premier Inn. So this Crowne Plaza is a bit better than a Premier Inn. We have a Super King bed. We also have a little sofa there that converts into a bed. And there's even a little table and chairs to sit at. I must say the internet is very good as well. It's high-speed internet, because this is classed as a sort of a business hotel. Now, it's situated fairly near Gatwick, where obviously there's Gatwick Airport, so a lot of people stop here for maybe just one night, so they're near the airport, and you know, so they're sort of near if they've got an early morning flight or something. So it's got high-speed internet for business travellers, so that's really good. We've had no trouble with that. This is what we weren't keen on when we first arrived, the view, such as it is. This is the lovely view outside the window. If we'd been upstairs, probably would have some pigeons, probably would have had a nicer view. But apart from not being a very nice view, it also blocks out a lot of the light. It's very dark in here. Even with every single light I can turn on is on. And there's only, look, one little ceiling light there, a light over the desk. It's very dark. The darkness is good though, because it disguises the grubbiness of the carpet. It needs a good shampooing. I should have packed a carpet shampooer. I didn't think to. But it's, you know, it's nice size for 2 people to stop for 4 nights. We even have a full-sized kettle. You normally get those little miniature kettles, but it's a full-sized kettle there. We had 4 pieces of shortbread. There's bits of coffee. I bought my own decaf coffee in coffee bags, and they only supply these little semi-skimmed milk, and I have my coffee black now, being vegan. There is an ice bucket. I think that's an ice bucket. I don't know where we have it filled, but it's there. And we also, which you don't get, I don't think, in most Premier Inns, there is a little fridge which may be stocked with stuff, a mini bar. But unless you give them your credit card details before you check in, they won't stock the mini bar. I think they need your credit card in case you have anything. So it's cold enough to keep drinks and things. So it's useful to have. And of course, I say there's a desk if you need to do any work, and of course the phone, so you can call housekeeping or the reception, room service, restaurant, whatever. A mirror there to check yourself. Also a little mirror over the bed just for decorative. Nice big, it's pretty comfy, the bed. I brought my own pillow with me because I don't like to sleep on pillows that have been drooled in and slept on by other people. I just don't do it. Plus, once you find a comfortable pillow at home and you like it, you don't get such a good night's sleep if you're sleeping on a strange pillow, do you? So where possible, I always bring my own pillow. If I was to go abroad, I would take a pillow protector and my own pillowcase if I couldn't pack a pillow. And I use the latex pillows, so they're quite heavy and they can't really be squashed down. Plenty of sockets here, and they also have USB outlets for charging your devices. And you've got reading lights as well as bedside. On this side though, the reading light doesn't work, which is a bit of a shame. And there's a bigger gap here, so I don't know if you can get an even bigger bed, although these beds do split into two, so they will make 2 twin beds, so that's why I think the extra space is there. Quite a nice large television. Unfortunately, you can't get QVC or Ideal World shopping channels. Absolutely gutted. A full-length mirror. Hello. A thing for putting your bags on. This is why we need housekeeping as well. The bin needs emptying. What's lacking here, and I think they should have, is some coat hooks. Why, you know, there's plenty of room. Going out of focus. It's getting a bit dark in this area. Plenty of room for some coat hooks and maybe a little shoe rack, because we're having to hang everything in the wardrobe. And the wardrobe isn't very big for 2. Let me just show you actually. You've got a nice internal light. So for 2 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hangers. It's not really adequate. Get an ironing board. There is an iron as well. And a safe. I did use the iron a couple of days ago and it splattered all sorts of gunk over a white shirt, even though I used it on the ironing board for a bit just to make sure any gunk was removed, but no, it still spat some out, so couldn't wear that shirt again. It's a regular sort of key thing. And there's the aircon. You need the key to get in and out and to keep the lights on. And here's the bathroom. It's quite nice. I've only ever had showers so far. I might have a bath later. It's a full length bath. It's a fixed shower. It is a bit low down for my partner. It's okay for me, but it is quite low, that shower head. And fixed shower heads, you can't actually clean your undercarriage. I like a removable shower, so you can take it off and do your bits. Once you've soaped up in your nether regions, you need to be able to rinse that soap off, and I've been standing on my head in the shower to do it, so it's a little bit awkward. Toilet, 2 toilet rolls. You get provided with 2 dressing gowns, all the towels. I'm not sure what these are for, these bags. I think they're for ladies' intimate bits, once disposing of those. I think that's what those are for. Dual flush, so you've got a long flush and a short flush. We get 2 sinks. Looks like we're just using this sink. That sink doesn't really look used. And you get these odd, I've never heard of them, but you get some little bar of soap, which I've been using. And you get shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, shower cap, and some body lotion. Big mirror, and there's a shaving mirror there. And of course a shaving socket where you can plug your shaver in or charge your electric toothbrush. Oh, what's that? Is that empty? Oh, one of my contact lenses down, let's put that away. Of course there's a towel ring, whoops a daisy. Just bend down, pick that up. So what I've done, I know it's silly, but I've put all my stuff away in drawers. Do you know why I do this, folks? I've put everything I've got, I've not left out. Housekeeping shouldn't be going in the drawers. But, and I'll tell you for why I've hidden all my stuff away. I know it's silly, but I always remember, and if I can find it on YouTube, I'll put a link below the video so you can see it. But it was from an early episode of French and Saunders, possibly their first series, where they're playing a part of 2 chambermaids. I don't know if they're called chambermaids anymore, I doubt it, because obviously it's men and women cleaning your hotel rooms nowadays, but they used to be called chambermaids. So we've got French and Saunders playing a couple of chambermaids. They come into the room when the people have gone out, with their trolley full of the little samples of the shower gel and stuff, and the tea and the biscuits. But they come in, not only do they ring room service and order a continental breakfast for 2, they put the telly on and Neighbours is playing on the TV. So they have a continental breakfast for 2 delivered. And so after they've cleaned the room, they sit on the bed and watch Neighbours eating their free continental breakfast. Well, that's not going to happen. But what they also do, they quickly clean the room. Dawn French's character tries the lady, I think it's Dawn French's character, she tries the lady's lipstick and looks through all her cosmetics, rubs creams on, all stuff like that. But the worst thing is, they get, and this has happened in real life, I don't know about the toothbrush I'm about to mention, this might put you off staying in a hotel, but in real life there was a documentary, and I think it was on Premiere Inn, not Crowne Plaza. But the person uses the same cloth to clean round the bath, round the toilet, round the surfaces. So they can be cleaning around the toilet with one cloth, and then with the same cloth they clean your bath and they clean the taps and the basins. Now, I'm not saying that happens here, but it has happened. But in the French and Saunders sketch, they just used a towel, and you see Jennifer Saunders' character getting the towel and really rubbing it around the toilet bowl, you know, giving it a good clean. And then when wiping all the sinks, and then the last thing she does, she dries the guest's toothbrush with the same towel after she's wiped the toilet with it. She just goes like that, puts it back, and then they settle down to eat their free continental breakfast. So I'm not saying that happens, but I have hidden my toothbrush. All my toiletries are hidden away, just in case they decide to use my electric toothbrush to clean around the rim of the toilet. I didn't really want that to happen. So that's a tip. What I would do, stay in a hotel, take your own pillow, or at least a pillow protector and your own pillowcase, and put all your toiletries away before you go out to have your room serviced. So anyway, it's fairly clean now. I'm off, as I said, for a walk. I'll do that in a separate video because this will be too long. So I'll show you where I grew up, and hopefully when I come back, so the next part of this video that you're watching now will be hopefully me returning, and we see a lovely clean room with fresh towels, fresh bedding, and everything freshened up, you know, replaced. Clean cups and mugs, they're all dirty. So fingers crossed that's what happens. I must remember though to hang that up. I'm out on a mission, and I'll tell you a bit more about Crowne Plaza and the dining options a bit later on. Well, I'm back at the hotel after being out for quite a long time, to be honest, long enough for them to service the room, and I come back hoping, I wanted a nice shower, I was hoping I'd have fresh towels and everything. It's not been done, despite the fact, you know, we've helped them out by putting the thing on the door saying we don't want the room serviced every day, and when we want it serviced, it's not been serviced. So I've taken it off the door. Obviously I might go out later, but I might not. So yeah, thumbs down to Crowne Plaza Hotel, Felbridge. I suppose I could ring, but you know, I think putting the thing on the door would have been enough. I've been out, I don't know how long I've been out, but it's quite a few hours, more than 5 hours, probably 6. And now I came in, bin's not emptied, still the dirty towels, dirty bedding, not happy.